Hi, my name is Jacob DeMello. I am a photographer from Burlington, Ontario, Canada, and I wanted to start this series kind of documenting my photography journey, with this kind of first little episode being about what camera I've been using. And so, as of a few months ago, the camera I've been using is the Fujifilm X-T30 with the 16 to 80 lens. I thought this lens would be the most versatile, being able to zoom in on subjects far away, kind of zoom out for landscape and wide shots. So that's why I kind of chose the lens that I did. But I want to talk about why I chose this camera as my first real camera. The first is that my photography journey kind of started out on an old 90s Pentax film camera. I was shooting Fujifilm 400 ISO, and I just love the photos that I got of it. I love the color, I love the grain, some of the contrast and stuff. So that's kind of where I fell in love with photography. And the second reason is because of Fuji's colors. I don't know how or why or the science behind their colors or their color grading, but I just noticed that compared to other brands like Canon or Sony, their photos just felt a bit lifeless out of camera. But when I looked at photos coming out of the Fujifilm, I just noticed that they were a bit more vibrant, a bit more full of life, a bit more full of color. And that's from I didn't have a photography background. I just looked at the photos coming out of the cameras, and I felt Fuji's were the most vibrant, were the most film-like, were the most colorful. And I couldn't really explain it, and I still can't explain it. But that's kind of the reasons why I've chosen to start my photography journey on Fujifilm. And I gotta say, I'm loving it. So yeah.